Hello everyone, Foxy Games here. Welcome back to the Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. When we last left off, we had to go deliver a pumpkin. I wish I was kidding. Not really. This is standard MMO fetch questy stuff. So we have to go back to the Central Thanalan and go ahead and deliver said pumpkin. Alright, looks like we have to go into this inn here, the Coffer and Coffin. Wow. What a motley group we've got in here. Drink for you, lassie? You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. No, but here's your pumpkin. It is believed that after eating pumpkin for the first time, the Sultana fell in love with the nutty flavor and ordered all her royal plantations to grow the vegetable. Nice. What's that? Wee Sissy Doa asked you to bring this here to me. Ha! So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drunk sodden ass back home. What hell is an honest-to-God's pumpkin from the royal plantations? I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoffed down beastly amounts of meat and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help. Alright, we have a new quest. You know, lassie, if you're just going to stand around with your thumb up your ass, I can give you something to do. Thanks to me unbelievably low prices, we've no shortage of customers here at the Coffer and Coffin. But by the same token, I can't afford to hire much help. We're chronically understaffed. What's more, there's those lazy-ass types who refuse to come in and order at the counter. It'd be a great help if you could attend those customers for me. Mark their orders on these here slips, then bring them here. Oh, and don't forget about old Adelfunds outside. Falls balls, I'm spent. Grilled dodo and a tankard of ale to wash it down. Ah, here I am again, spending what meager coin I've got at the coffin. It ain't my fault, I tell you. You'd do the same if your wife served up shite every bleeding day. Gods, I'm starving. Bring me ale, grilled dodo, and smoked shrew loaf, and make it quick. Business is good. Too good, even. I've never got the time to take a piss, let alone eat. The mere thought of the coffin's cooking makes my mouth water. The strongest brandy wine you've got. I need help to forget. What am I, a waitress now? Oh, I thought that was a tail. I was gonna say, what the fuck are you? That's your sword. Roger's new errand girl, are you? Well then, I'll keep it simple for your sake. A tankard of your finest ale, chilled with an ice shard. There's nothing like a tall drink to help one forget about the trifling things in life, like work. Here, here. That's all the orders then. Let's see here. Ale, brandy wine, grilled dodo, and for Adelfunds, let me guess, 1 tankard of ale. Right, bleedin' miser, that one. I ought to put my boot up his arse. Any road, you did good, lassie. By way of thanks, I'm going to tell you something what ought to prove to your profit. I can choose either this food item that gives me some stats and an experience buff for 30 minutes, or some money. I'm going to choose the food. Word is, Blackbrush Station's sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. It don't help that the antlings have been multiplying like it's nobody's business. For every critter Warren and his crew put down, 2 more of the buggers spawn in its place. I was thinking, mayhap you can make yourself useful at the station by culling some antlings. I don't doubt Warren will appreciate your help. And if you win his trust, he's like to have more work for you. Mind you, you'll need to show the man proof of your deeds. 5 or so antling mandibles ought to do the talking for you. So he wants me to go kill some antlings to win the privilege of killing antlings? Okay. Oh yeah, murdering giant bugs for fun and profit. If I sound slightly sleepy, it's because I am. There we go, 5 antlings dead. What, you say you put down some antlings? You are scarce the first to come here and make that claim, hoping to earn quick coin. Unless you have proof of this feat, you'll not see a single gill from me. Here you go. Falls balls, are those antling mandibles? Then it's true, you really culled the beasts. I apologize for doubting your words. With Ul'dah nearby, you'd think we were out of harm's way. Truth is, the antlings have been more active than ever. We could never have too many able-bodied adventurers to help preserve peace in the area. If you would lend us your aid, I should gladly assign you a task. Gods know we have no shortage of them here. Let's see, so we can get wristbands or wristbands. We want the ones with strength. And we'll go ahead and equip those. And okay, there we go. Wait, do I not? Oh, alright, whatever. Also, we got Rampart. That's one of our tanking abilities. Reduces damage taken by 20%. Alright, he wants to inspect my equipment. We stone torches are cell swords hired by Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. You've proven that you have some skill at arms, but before I send you into the midst of fell fiends, I would inspect your gear. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you're ready, present yourself to me again. I'm pretty sure I have good enough gear. Good, everything appears in order. Yet know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I have had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dints in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Of course. Hey, a shield. Nice. It's about time. I figured I would have started with one. So now, we're sword and board. It's literally just a big old piece of bronze or copper, something like that. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through this station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use the silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures and slay them. I know. Alright, follow the tracks. And let the giant tortoise do its own thing. It won't attack you if you leave it alone. Alright. Over here. Target that. And use the silver ore cluster. And here they come. Oh. Another gladiator who's just gonna stand back and watch me. Like a dickhead. Oh, more of them. There we go. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagon should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interests for Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern, but of Ul'dah herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more women like you to lend a hand. Level up! We are now level 9. And that necklace I just got was worthless, apparently. Whatever. Alright. Ah, Foxy, I dare say you're the right woman to solve this mystery. Someone, or something, has been littering the tracks with pieces of silver ore. Even a tiny chunk can send a wagon off its course, so I've had to devote significant manpower to locating and clearing these obstructions. We can't keep this up forever, though. I need you to find the culprits and put an end to their mischief. Search for any pieces of pockmarked silver ore on the tracks. If you're lucky, you'll catch the bastards before they escape. I mean, it's probably Spriggans. They're assholes. Oh look, it's Spriggans. And you know, I've never actually started the game in Ul'dah and played these quests, so I didn't really know. I just figured, because Spriggans are assholes. Why these guys can't figure, because Spriggans are assholes, is beyond me. Now I know some people watching this are going to think that this game starts off really, really slow for a Final Fantasy game, and that's not entirely inaccurate. I mean, Final Fantasy 8 and 9 had I don't want to say slow starts, but more relaxed starts. With 8, you had the exam, you know, kind of wandering around Balam Garden and figuring things out. In 9, you had the play, exploring little bits of Alexandria with Vivi. With this game, it's little menial tasks to kind of build up your reputation as an adventurer. So the Spriggans were responsible. How did you not figure that? The little critters gnaw on ore as a hound on a bone. The rocks on the track were their goddamn leftovers. Some superstitious miners believe that Spriggans are harbingers of fortune, but by my reckoning, the creatures are not more like pests, like goblins. As far as I'm concerned, there's no better omen for Amagina and Sons than you. Ever since you began helping out at the station, our operations have been running without so much as a single hiccup. Well, great. I'll take that Viking sword, thank you. I mean, really, if they're leaving silver on the tracks that you didn't already dig up, I'd say that's a good thing. Let's take out this sword and take a look at it. It's not much different from the other one, really, but, you know, it does more damage. Let's talk to Zuzu Maeda over here. Wants to share with me the most amazing rumor. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there is a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildi. But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence, and even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw, of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wyston, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plans to use this new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the options of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice, which is invariably heard, belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished gil upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Well, that just sounds like business for me. Suffice it to say, if Wyston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening, but that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Maybe you should meet with Wyston and volunteer for the expedition. Sure, why not? There's also a fate over here. Maybe we'll do that before we do this quest. Yeah, there's 5 minutes left, and the guards are attacking these things. Oh, the Keykerns. They're like weird rat people. Not that I care much for the brass blades, but whatever, we'll help them. Because as you saw in the beginning, they're pretty corrupt. Alright, this guy's about dead, and that means the rest of them are going to start running. There they go. That was barely worth it, but it's, you know, it's whatever. Alright, let's talk to Mr. Wyston over here. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from stone's throw. I look after them when I have time to spare, and so they've taken to following me around even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely had a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Yeah, sure. I was a barista before. Why not be a little fucking, babysitter? I like playing with Wyston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Here, have a fucking cookie. It looks like a little magey thing. That's cute. Wyston's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. How about you? I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, so you'll have to carry me. Yeah, that ain't fucking happening, kid. A cookie? Well, if Wyston really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want 2 cookies next time. Man, fuck you. But Wyston always plays with us. Why can't he come out and play? Wow, a ginger cookie. I'd better save some for my brother. I know, I'll go home and eat it with him. Yeah, you do that. Wyston's kind to us. I like him. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Wyston thanks and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. Bro, the whole thing about eating the cookie and it being gone, fucking word. Reminds me of a Homer Simpson quote. That Fig Newton was so good. I wish I was eating it right now. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was any happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it, but no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long. But in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it our place within those walls. We found her. We found the vein. Wyston, you must come and see. Already? Amazing. We leave at once. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. Oh, how much do you want to bet he's been sold out? How much do you want to fucking bet? And I do say this with some foreknowledge of a character they mentioned, but I'm not gonna say anything more. Let's go and find out what's happening. Whew, that's a drop. Let's Skyrim our way down. There we go. Hey, there's somebody on their chocobo with bubbles of... Oh, not a chocobo, it's a hawk. They got bubbles of water coming off them for some reason. And let's kill these Spriggans since they're for the hunt log. It's very quiet. Very peaceful. Thanalan at night. With the stars in the sky. This game is very pretty. Very, very good environment design. At least artistically. In some places it's a bit of a pain in the ass to get around. And I don't need to kill any more Spriggans. Oh, would you look at that? We do have to go fight someone. Falls balls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city? God's damned idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order while the Masters of Ul'dah looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. The Syndicate? Ha! finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. We have a golem to fight. Something similar to this happens in all 3 starts. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells, does Lord Lolorito mean to kill us too? Alright, let's go kill us a golem. And it's not incredibly strong. You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? I mean, I could just sidestep it. Impossible. Never has the golem been so sorely tested. Well, now it's dead. What do you think of that? That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. He's gone. Ah, it's Thancred. Damn, seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. It's a flashback. But not one of ours. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ul'dah herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it. I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you 2 desert roses. Oh, Thancred. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amalja. What stirred 'em up, do you reckon? Another raid. And I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvelous of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvests, to be sure. And yet we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamud's descent. And of course to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis Soir will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Truly a marvel of Charleyan ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree? Maybe Papa Shan will know something of it. So those were flashbacks from 2 different times. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The General? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler to just follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. This carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would have surely slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Wyson and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I've yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope that when we next meet, it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. And yes, there are large chunks of A Realm Reborn where there's no voice acting. It's annoying. Ah, wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. It gets better in later expansions. There are fewer portions where there's unvoiced dialogue. I mean, if you know the storied history of this game, you'll know that A Realm Reborn was kind of like their last hurrah for Final Fantasy XIV to try and save it. And it did. Despite all its flaws, it saved this game. Alright, we're back. 12, bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to trust those men. Lolorito owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. You really don't know politics, do you, buddy? That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you. Gods damn it, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly, my friend. Lolorito's spies may be watching. Well, we return to Ul'dah. Lolorito is, of course, part of the Syndicate, which runs the financial side of Ul'dah, the markets, the merchants, things of that nature. And they like their position of power. This guy is dead? He's playing dead. Interesting. Alright, here we are back at the quicksand. Let's talk to Momodi. Settle down, Foxy. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Wyston, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nodthal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could have refused to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah, Foxy. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. But most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Foxy, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Otopa Patopa. My god, these fucking Lalafell names. Whenever you feel like staying. So we can now retire in rooms. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild leave or two. We've got a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'll be a good way to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested. I never do leaves, or levies, or whatever. I don't know how to say it. Okay, we are going to take this helmet. Yeah, this one. Alright. Now I have access to recommendations. That's all pretty useless stuff. At least for somebody who knows the game. And we've leveled up. And we've learned Shield Bash. And Iron Will. Oh, okay, that just lets me grab aggro. And this is a stun. Very nice. Also going to put on that helmet. We can see what it looks like, but with this outfit, I mean, it doesn't look bad. Why not? We'll keep it on. Look what the curl dragged in. Good to see you, Foxy. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fellow by the name of Danadin who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in western Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of the Chocobo Porter for the journey to Horizon, if you've the gil for it, that is. You'll find the Chocobo stables just across the way from the quicksand. Find Mimigun, he'll send you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. Gee, thanks. This person has been standing here all night. I mean, since I stopped playing yesterday to when I started playing today. Now, before we go doing that quest, I can go and do my next gladiator quest. You want to do your job quests first, because they unlock new skills and stuff. Alright, Mila, what do you got for us? You look well, Foxy. I hope you're ready for your next task, because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, the victims of which were all Hiren men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon the bodies of the deceased, we believe that Lancers are responsible for the crimes. Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear it is only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I've just received reports of foreign Lancers skulking about in Stone's Throw. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Go to Stone's Throw, outside the Gate of Nuld, and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, we may find these lancers before they strike again. Okay, first it was Marauders, now it's Lancers. Are we just the job-specific crime patrol unit or something? I'm sensing a theme here. Gutless Gladiator. Don't kill me, please. I'm not the one you want. Uh-oh, incoming. Let's stun you. Totally unnecessary, but I want to do it anyway. And now they're dead. Thank you, thank you. They appeared out of nowhere, asked me if I was Aldous at Spear Point. I said no, but they attacked me anyway. What did I do to deserve this? Well, I could see why somebody would want to stick a spear in that dude's gut. He's kind of an arrogant asshole, but you know, to kill him? I don't know. Anyway, for my next quest, I gotta go all the way over here. Might just head back to Ul'dah and turn to my gladiator quest first. So they were indeed the murderers we sought. But what brought Duskwhite freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And why were they murdering hiring men with swords? First sword. What is it? Lancers, first sword, a gang of 'em hiding in the south tunnel of Blackbrush Station. Seems we're not rid of them yet. Foxy, you might as well finish what you started. Go to Central Thanland and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce, accompany Foxy. See that she doesn't die. Well, I can't keep the last from getting skewered, but I'll patch her up best I can. Foxy, defend Bruce. Funny how that just switched around. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all your enemies occupied. Make sure you command their full attention at all times. So it's tanking practice, in other words. I am counting on you to keep those bastards away from me. Watch me back and I'll watch yours. You have your orders, gladiators. Send these freelancers to the 7th gate. Alright, so I just teleported out here to Blackbrush Station. And we're going to go to this tunnel here. That is a big cactuar. That's probably a hunt target. Yep. Sabotender Bailarina. Interesting. I thought it would be ballerina, but nope, it's bailarina or ballerina. Bruce the Big. What a fucking name. Okay, let's fight. Oh shit. Hello, fence. I'm sure glad I have an AoE pull attack. That can't be all of them. Here comes some more. That was bad. Alright, Bruce, fucking heal yourself. Good. It reminds me, in my other Final Fantasy videos, Millie's Chocobo's name is Bruce. Based off of a Monty Python sketch. Any more? Yes. Captain. I'm actually going to aim him away from my healer. How a gladiator knows healing magic is beyond me. I won! Looks like we're done here. Let's head home, Foxy. I could use a drink. What's this weird lag I'm getting? Oh well. And in 4 seconds, I can return to Ul'dah. Congratulations on a job well done, Foxy. Bruce says you acquitted yourself well. You have shown tremendous growth since you joined us, and though it pains me to do this, you have earned the right. Foxy, I grant you leave to join other guilds. As you doubtless know, Ul'dah is home to both the Pugilist Guild and the Thaumaturgist Guild. However, there are also other guilds where you can learn something of more peaceful traditions. You may even join the guilds of other nations if that is your desire, knowing that I will respect your decisions, whatever they may be, so long as you do not forget that you are, above all, a gladiator. So basically, I can go to other places, become other jobs. I'm not going to, though. Not yet. Before you head off, I wanted to ask you. Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What is your opinion of this? Let's see. They were tracking a man named Aldous. Aldous? Are you sure that is the name you heard? He's alive? But how? Oh, right. We weren't supposed to mention him around her. Whoops. This thing is ugly as sin, but it's better than what we've got. Alright, looks like she needs some time to process the idea that Aldous is alive, so... Hey, we've got a new weapon. It's... wow, it's a paddle with blades on it. A Maqueedle? A Maqueedle? Oh yeah, now we can do gear sets. Literally just lets you save sets of gear. Not much to that. Alright, now we have to go to Horizon. We haven't been there yet, so we have to go to Western Thanalan. There's some shit going up on this bridge. Ah, there are peists. These are like snake lizards. I don't know how else you would describe them. I mean, shit, look at them. He's saying try that again. I don't think you wanted to do that, buddy. You're about dead. Yeah, he's about to die. He's dead. Well, shouldn't have tempted him to try again. Here's another one. Yes, technically this weapon I have counts as a sword for some reason. Oh my god, the AoEs. Now you might be thinking, Foxy, why aren't you tanking for these guys? And my answer is simply, why the fuck would I? They're NPCs. Non-vital NPCs for that matter. I don't give a fuck if these brass blades live or die. Have you been paying attention to these quests? Hey, we're done. Foxy, I presume Momodi said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west, and trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own, and that's why I've asked Momodi to send me any souls looking for work. 12 know there's plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make yourself of some use. Which will be right now. Pants. These are bad pants. These are good pants. Let's see. Well, gone are the days of midriffs and miniskirts. Now we're wearing weird patchwork clown suits until we unlock the ability to glamour our gear. So it so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for the Copperbell mine days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. Good old Drunken Stag. What do you want? Denedon's product? He can send all the notices he likes, but that won't change a thing. The concern is closed the mines due to some incidents in the depths. It's a goddamn shame, too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. Alright, we got some boots. And a level. Wow. Well, at least those boots kind of conceal the ugliness of my pants. I look like a goddamn cowboy. Or cowgirl. Whatever. The product you heard Danadin going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw nashachite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out, even. But then them 12 damn goblins came along. Not like any goblins I'd seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my nashachite? I can never say that. Never. Oh, look at the goblins. They're not even gonna attack me? They're not even hostile? No? God, they are ugly little things. Oh, but this one's gonna attack me. I guess the others have had their fill. Here's number 2. And he's dead. Dead! Oh yeah, by the way, here's a bomb. Another, iconic Final Fantasy monster. How'd you fare, friend? Did you find the raw nashachite? Hey, I said it. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones, and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nanasha ul Nasha, who once ruled as the Sultana. This should save Danadin from his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of this stuff. Bloody waste. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midges can be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There've already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufalupa know. What are these fucking Lalafell names, I swear to God. He'll reward you for your trouble and maybe even offer you more work. Like, how does anybody talk to a Lalafell without laughing at their stupid fucking names? Like, Momodi is a cute name, okay? That one's fine. And then the Sultana's name is Nanamo. That's a cute name. But then you get, like, Fufodi and fucking... like, I can't even remember some of the other ones. They're so ridiculous. So anyway, we get to kill some midges. And by the way, being a Floridian, I fucking understand what a swarm of biting midges can do to a person's psyche. Okay? I fucking get it. They're annoying as hell. And then they itch. I like the description for this fate, too. Feral packs of diseased dogs roam the desert attacking anyone carrying anything resembling food. Or anyone resembling food, for that matter. Put the beast down before a poor Lalafell becomes lunch. Well, if he has a name as stupid as some of the ones I've seen, he'd probably serve better for lunch. Serve for lunch. Alright, Fufalupa. God. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What, you've slain how many swarms of sun midges? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there is much and more you can do to help here. Did I attune to the Aetherite already? I did. Well, at the very least, we're getting a slightly better looking harness, though it doesn't cover very much. Dear God. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply, so I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanalan, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Thanalan. With luck, you'll find her quickly. Okay, we're at the point for the quest. There's a chocobo. Oh, here she is. Huh? A letter? I've got Fufalupa's missive right here. Won't be delivered anytime soon, though. Gotta tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Fufalupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for tents by the river. Oh my god, Fufalupa. God, that's gonna be my word for like ridiculous shit now. It's gonna be that's a whole bunch of Fufalupa. And you know, I have a friend who plays a Lalafell. He named his character Choco Taco, like a chocolate taco. I can't even with these fucking Lalafell names. Well, what a little ramshackle camp this is. Leofric. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? Well, you're friendly enough. Fufalupa sent you all this way because of the letter? Ah, the boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me Captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope, either. The brass blades don't give a Kikern's ass about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now for your own good, leave. Oh dear. So people don't come here because they want to. Looks like I got a new... Oh, another stun. I already have two. Alright, cool. I mean, I already had one before, is what I meant. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, a lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quiveron Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to the Aeland Quiveron, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, deal with the Baron. Sure, I'll go kill some wannabe royalty. I would do that for free. Alright, can we just stop for a second and talk about the absolute clown suit I'm wearing right now? This is just... one of the problems with MMOs is the gear sets. My god. It gets better though, don't worry. Like, some of the gear looks really friggin' good. Alright. Let's kill some bandits. Looks like I'm not the only one up here. Looks like it's another gladiator too. Alright, that's the attendant's dead. The air begins to crackle with dark magics. Oh, there's the dude. Of course he's a fucking Lalafell. Okay, no more magic. Stun you again. Ah, there's diminishing returns. Well, I killed him. Now I still have to kill his guards. And anybody else who stands in my way for that matter. So is it done? Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Wow. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. What a surprise. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time is past. The brass blades of the rose must look for others to guidance. Look to others for guidance, rather. Boots! Let's see how they look. Well, I mean, they're just a recolor, basically, but I like them. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now, so in my stead I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufalupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. Aye, I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Ah, Foxy, I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. The other day? This happened 5 minutes ago. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass blades of the rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I'm to have it? There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that... No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Poor guy's still in denial. Well, this one's specifically meant for tanks, so I'm gonna grab this one. Hey, another level. Perfect. Level 13. And the belt that I just grabbed. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Did I not? I'm not high enough level. The brass blades of the rose have need of your assistance once more, Foxy. Thaumaturges from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin only sent a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Please pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Todoruna. Well, that's not as dumb a name as Fufalupa, but it's still pretty bad. By the way, get used to this tunnel. You'll know why. This person's name is literally Eliana, this player here. You see some real crazy names in this game sometimes. Here's Todoruna. Look at this, Nunazofu. What a fucking name. A bleeding venturer came to help? I never heard of nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Any road, we've got this under control, and besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufalupa. Boy's got a stick up his ass the size of a sabo tender. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Hey, a new shield. I will definitely make use of that. But you have work for me. Hey, adventurer, mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the thaumaturges, see? And he wants them to treat it to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell Raph that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Somebody's murdering a giant toad. Neat. Alright, Raph. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin? Of course, we'll do our best. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise their catch will please. But don't worry, my lady, the captain will have his fish, I swear it. Nice. Bronze sabatons. We can't wield them yet, but... whatever. Only 2 more levels. A level and a half, really. And somebody over here wants to talk to us. Marilda. Pardon me, madam. I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Our village has long been a haven for unscrupulous characters. One such band has taken over our tavern. They demand that we serve them buzzard thighs, thick shell legs, and scaphite slices, none of which we have in our larders. Could you procure these ingredients for me, adventurer? I have not the skill to harvest them from the creatures. I mean, I could always just kill the fucking dudes. Wouldn't that be easier? I think that'd be easier. Okay, got the thick shell legs. Now we gotta kill some burbs. God, I really hope that I get a new weapon soon, because this thing is just... the sound it makes it sound like I'm just hitting somebody with a wooden plank. Scaphites. They're like slugs with tentacles. Maybe they're like nautiluses. Have you the ingredients? If we fail to satisfy the bandits, they will take their displeasure out on us. Why don't I just kill them? Bless you, adventurer, bless you. We may yet pass this eve without incident. Though I know not what terrors tomorrow may bring. These outlaws do whatever they please, and we have not the strength to stand up to them. The brass blades of Horizon and Vesper Bay see no profit in protecting a small village like ours. Most of them pretend we don't even exist. Worst of all are those in league with the bandits. I mean, they just literally just asked you guys for fucking fish. Whatever. Marilda may have stumbled upon a secret. Oh boy. When the bandits were in their cups, I overheard them discussing the plans. It seems they've come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell mines. Nashachite, I think I heard one say. Uh-oh. They're to meet with their co-conspirator soon at the Footfalls. What did you say? Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings, the brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgive my eavesdropping, Foxy. I came to the Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. I never imagined to uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. No, wait, you mustn't... Oh, gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. Of course he is. With the power of my bikini armor, I shall smite them. Here he is, this motherfucker. Captain Baldwin, sir, I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell mines and... Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of Quiveron's men. Sir, that man is a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin, are you working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Foofaloopa. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Nashachite, I'd get my gill, and none would be the wiser. But, sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lolorito finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lord Lolorito himself. No, no, that can't be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Foofaloopa? To serve and protect? Ha! We're not the bloody flames here, we do this for the coin. You there, adventurer, do you remember me? Well, I remember you. Oh, I thought I killed you. I am Sir Baron von Quiveron the Fourth Esquire. You killed my brother. Oh, okay. So now I'm going to return the favor. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. Well, that ain't gonna happen, buddy. It's time to do your duty, Foofaloopa. Time to die for your country. Why, Captain? Why? I trusted you. Well, at least one of the blades is okay. Ow, I'm getting pretty damaged here. Might have to use a potion. Damn you both, you're ruining everything. Ow. Oh, somebody healed me. Wear his spear, Foxy. Well, he kinda can't do shit. He's gone. Now let's beat the shit out of the mage. Ow, Blizzard too, huh? And then the rest of the brass blades. Alright, they're all dead. Hooray. My hair clips through my shield. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leofric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quiveron's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows. 7 hells. But I'm a captain, he wouldn't... I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brass blades and of the rose proud. Captain Leofric, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lolorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This was all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, and that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Mere excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods, some who'd probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Foofaloopa, men good and true, whom the small folk respect, even if you have a silly name. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Captain! Thank you for all your help, Foxy. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when next you return. Fucking Foofaloopa. Alright, back in Horizon. Welcome back, Foxy. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the brass blades of the rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Foxy, for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. Hooray. Something else I can't use yet, but let's take a look at it. Well, it looks better than the other one I had. Can't use it yet. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself, but given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information until now. I have chosen you, Foxy. Pray bear this letter to Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan Sworn. She will know how best to proceed. We will, of course, do just that. Back at the Quicksand. I did spend a little time on my hunt log. Still not level 15, though. Ah, Foxy, it's been too long. Danadin tells me you've been keeping busy in the horizon. I want you to know I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to... Shut up, phone. You continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. Well, that's really nice. What is it? You look like you got something to say. So that's what this is all about. Fufalupa was thinking Owen might have been in league with Baldwin. That this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he needn't worry. Owen's as loyal a Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute, wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, hells, I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Foxy, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you, but if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Well, we'll take these pants. Can't use them yet, but we'll take them. Never mind, we can use them. I just leveled up. Means I could also do my next class quest, but let's put on our gear that we haven't been able to use. 5 pieces in total. Will completely change our look. Well, that actually looks kind of cool. Not sure how I feel about the helmet, but the rest is nice. Let's see without the helmet. I think we're going to go without the helmet. Can I count on your discretion, Foxy? If so, then listen closely. Sure. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate ruled by Sultana Nanamo ul Namo. Truth is, though, it's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana's still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan Sworn, who was charged with guarding it that night. I'll bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Foxy. Tell him Momodi sent you and that it concerns a lost heirloom. It looks as though the fellow needs help. I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. So now we have a destination. We have to go find a crown. Before we do that, though, time to go back to the Gladiators Guild. Okay, Mila. What have you got for me? Hail, Foxy. You come at a good time. I have another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames and Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone, a vital outpost along the Royal Allegan Sunway. The Amalja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Ul'dah has a long, troubled history with the Amalja, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for these raiders, Foxy. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one for information. And we will do just that. But that's going to be for the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. In the meantime, I'm Foxy Games, and I will catch you again in why are your lips moving, Mila? You're not even... whatever. I'll catch you again in the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV. Bye-bye.